time, sir.
Well, let me know if you change your mind. Anyway, back to business.
It is my beetle, okay? I worked hard for that beetle. I only have 3 of them. I'm keeping it.
Oh, this isn't fair! This isn't fair at all! There's 2 of you! What?! You sons of bitches! What the fuck?! This is unacceptable! No! Ugh. How?
Climbing up the side of the mountain, climbing for some mushrooms, and the swift violets that are literally bigger than me. Like, what is this, mountain under construction? Running across the mountain, running towards the danger. That's because I am a hero, but I ran out of run. Shooting all the wolves so they do not call their friends and come annoy me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Please come back later. This mountain is under construction. It will be done in 7 to 12 months. Running through the mountains, searching for the danger. Okay, gonna kill the goblins, cause I really don't like their big faces.
Nope, killed everyone in here. I'm good. Ah, you jump, I see. I see you jump. I see you too are a man of action. And I am dead. For a second time.
This is hysterical. I love this so much. Do I have little, like, boob ornaments? Yes. Give me them nipple pants things. I'm such a pretty lady. That's the only time you'll ever hear me say that. Look at me, a woman entering this town. You know?
Ça va?
Ça va? Oh, hey. How are you?
Angry Mountain Dew. Hello, I've come for your money, honey. Ha 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 ha. I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Bob. Oh, I am the leader of the Yeager clan. My name is Bob. Oh, the strong, the burly, the one, the only. Bob. Oh, Master Koga. Now prepare yourself. All right, Bob.
I finally found the woe of my dreams and I just recently married him. I thought I had finally found happiness. Men bring nothing but pain.
There's twice down. All right, let's go down. Oh no! 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 Why did I? Why? So anyway.
Hold on, Buliara. This one appears to be more than a common traveler. You there, what is your name? Oh, I don't have any lines. Link.
Oh.
Wait a moment, you're a foe! A foe within our walls is a great crime, but a foe who is a champion, you're still gonna die.
Hi! Aw, we're like friends now. Oh wait, hold up. I need to be where you are. Oh, I guess I can just jump there now. Sweet. I don't even have to, like, I can just... Wow! It's so nice. This game is great when things aren't trying to murder me. I mean, I guess the game is great when things are trying to murder me. It just feels a little different, that's all. Ugh. Wolves! I love wolves. Wolves are great. But in this game, no. For me, I wish Link got a Yiga outfit. That would be rad. That would be super helpful. Because then you could just walk through and not have to worry about any of this. I guess the closest to it is kind of the stealth stuff that I'm wearing. Now, there was an arrow over here. Yes! I am absolutely that person. I will go after the arrow. Yes, I am a Yiga. Don't mind my master sword. I'm just Yiga-ing around. Yiga. Bananas. Love bananas. Love them. Love them so much. Oh, there's gonna be these motherfuckers to contend with again. Isn't there? The spiky guys. No spiky boys? I love it. Why, hello. Fix. Yay. Alright. Hello, this is real life. Oh my goodness. There we go. Can you guys hear me? This has been, you're not dreaming. No, it's my face in real time. Look at this. And look at my new layouts. I've been working. Hang on, I'm gonna... Yee! Okay, I fixed it. Hello! Hi. Sounds good. Okay, good. Yay! This is, yeah, these are the new layouts. I just finished designing them today. And I like it. It's cleaner, it's streamlined. You can see my face. And yeah, I haven't done all of them quite yet. I managed to get 3 scenes, but I just wanted something that was less like overwhelming. I wanted to simplify things, and I really like these. So, yeah, and they're still rainbowy and still very me, but they're also dark, which is very me. But then like I have the new, you know, got the come into frame. I have the new fancy whatever the fuck you call this, boom stand? Is that, those are words? Wait, you say we start off with exclamation points? I'm confused. I'm on like 4 hours of sleep for the last week. Yeah. It's been, what is my life? Oh my god, you guys. I have not gone to bed before 4 o'clock in the morning this entire week. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I'm also sobbing about it. I'm not thrilled. I'm fucking tired. Yeah. Yeah. And I ran out of coffee. So I have had to resort to, oh! I'm so sorry. I missed the host on Water Voice. This is what you were saying. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're starting off with the host on Water Voice. And, yes. So I ran out of coffee. Ran out of motherfucking coffee. Like 4 days ago, I think. Something like that. And, it was unfortunate. It's still unfortunate because I still don't have the coffee. But there's a coffee shop that is near my apartment that I've been walking to every single day to get 2 cold brews, and then I walk home, and then I drink the cold brews, and I don't die, mostly. Yeah, so that's it's very, very, I've been in distress about the coffee situation. Oh wow, my son looks very large when it is behind the water glass. I've lost my mind. Are we surprised? Not at all. So, hello! My wifey has arrived. I am so glad that you're all here. This is so much fun. I've missed live streaming. I really have. We are going crazy together. We are going crazy together. We are going. That's all I got. Okay. So, yes. Yeah, so, I basically going to sleep around 4 o'clock in the morning, except for last night / today when I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning. Joy! Aw, wifey for 14. What is time? Is it 14 years? What is time? Wait, I haven't known you for 14 years yet. We'll get there. I was like, I genuinely had to think because I was like, when did I start live streaming? Time is fake. Time is a man-made construct. And men are also fake, so it's fine. Men aren't real. I don't believe in them. 2017. Yes, so 5 years. Oh, 5 years. Yeah, I went to bed at 6 a.m. last night. Today. 6 a.m. this morning. Oh, the day that I popped into oh my god, his name is Michael, right? Please tell me that was his name. The day that I popped into his live me stream, and I was like laying on the literal ground trying to get the angle correct. Michael Anderson. Yes, I knew his last name started with an A. I think it was Anderson. Like Michael Anderson. Like I was like, yeah, Michael. Yes. Live me. I know. Oh man. What a time to be alive, me. No. Okay. It's fine. Everything is fine. Yeah, so, yeah, I was waiting for the boo. Oh, man, I've missed this. I've really, really missed this so much. Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of pausing between sentences wherein I probably stare off into the distance because I'm not really awake. I remember when Mr. Best, yes, he's like, go! Yep. Those were the days. And I would, yes. What am I saying? I don't know. Y'all, if I finish one sentence by the end of this live stream, I will consider it a success. And that was probably my one sentence. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to do or to say or to be. My hair is very fluffy. Hopefully I get it choppy soon. Yeah, what do y'all want to do? I am very sleepy. I really am. Like, so I worked, and then I worked, and then I worked. And then I worked, and then I worked. And now I'm here. That was 5 days. And now I'm not at work. But yeah, I haven't gone to bed before. I think the earliest that I went to bed this week was like 3:30 a.m. I'm sorry you have a headache. I had a headache a couple days ago, and my stress cough has settled back in. Hooray! But things are kind of, I can't say they're mellowing out. I can't say they're becoming any less chaotic, but I am at least navigating the chaos as best as I can. And yes, I probably did work after that. Yeah. I mean, if you are hungry and you need to eat food-wise. Jenny! Hi! I mean, I believe in me too. Don't get me wrong. And weirdly, work has actually been really good. It is always going to be, again, it's always going to be chaos. It's always going to be stress. It's always going to be what it's going to be. Because it's the nature of the industry that I work in. It's the nature of the particular place that I work at. I'm not like, it's neither good, bad, nor indifferent. It simply is. But things have been getting better, and I am excited about the way that they're going. I can't talk about it, but good things are in store, and I am actually happy about kind of the future of my multiple careers in a way that I haven't been in a hot minute. So, yay! And yeah. I'll probably talk more about it in the Discord, as opposed to like out in the public world. So yeah, I am also very glad. I really am. Except for the going to bed at like 3-4 o'clock in the morning part. That I can do without. If it's a choice, then it's a choice, right? And that's fine. But if it's because I'm not leaving work until 2 or 2:30, no thank you. It feels weird to say that I'm like excited about the future and my life. Like that's not real. I'm a millennial. We don't do that. But yeah, somehow things are happening that I like. I'm so tired of my little yeah. I will say I am much happier working nights than I am working during the day. I can do a daytime job. I can absolutely get used to like, waking up early, going to work, having my day of work, and then coming home. I can get used to that again, but I think my brain just doesn't come alive until after 4 p.m. At least not these days. So yeah, kind of helpful that my work takes place usually for the majority of the day after 4 p.m. So that is good. I tried to get the cat cam set up and it was briefly working, but it's not right now. But Jasper's over on the couch and he's being cute. By which I mean he's just existing because he's always cute. Jasper! He's ignoring me. It's fine. His birthday was on Wednesday. He's 11. My little baby. He had his golden birthday. And I bought him a tree that he hates. Not really. He doesn't actually hate it. He's just adjusting. He's like, Dad, the outside is on the inside. What's happening? Is my chair sinking? Of course my chair's sinking. I can't have a damn live stream without my chair constantly sinking. I know, he's 11. My little baby's all grown up and saving China. I found a medium-sized coffee dunk has 240 milligrams of caffeine. That is probably just enough caffeine to get me started to have the rest of my caffeine for the day. I drink a lot of coffee. A couple weeks ago, oh man, that was a fun day, by which I mean not at all fun, and I do not recommend it, and I would rather not ever have to experience anything like it again. I worked from 9:15 to 1:30, which does not sound bad until you realize that both of those times end in AM. And I started the day with 5 shots of espresso And then after I chugged that, I had another 2 shots of espresso. And then after I had those, I worked my way through a venti iced coffee from Starbucks. And that is how I survived that 17, I don't know. Hail Satan! And coffee. Yeah, excuse me is right. Yeah, so don't recommend that because you can you can overdose on caffeine. That's a thing because it is a drug. But I was drinking a lot of water, I will say. And I mean, I was at work, so I was like moving around. I wasn't just like, sitting and vibrating into another dimension. I was actually running around and having to accomplish things. Which is why I needed all of the caffeine that I had. So I don't know how many milligrams, or actually it probably at that point it was grams of caffeine. Yeah, so I think at that point that it probably hit several grams of caffeine, if that's how you measure that. I don't know. I didn't measure, clearly. I just drank the coffee because I needed to do the things, and the coffee is what lets me do the things. Thanks, brain. So, yeah. Yay. Remember what's her for? Oh, Lord. Yeah, no, that's not. I can't do Monster. I can't do energy drinks. I just don't like the taste. I did when I was like 16. Yeah, no, I drink a lot of caffeine. And oh yeah, the Starbucks refreshers. Yes, I do know that they have caffeine. I am aware of that. 100 milligrams a day. I probably had 100 milligrams of coffee my first hour on that particular day. Whew. Oh yeah, no, when I was 16, I really liked, or I thought I liked Rockstar. Yeah, that was the only like energy drink that I was like, yeah, I love. But then do you guys remember? Yeah, no, that's fair. And again, everybody's bodies handle things differently, right? I don't know that if I had other things, like if I took any kind of, I think if I lived a different lifestyle than the one that I do, we're now almost, oh my God, no. Again, no, we're not doing this. We're not ODing on anything. Please and thank you. But, I don't know. I don't even know if it's hanging on by a thread at this point. I think it's just let go and gone with the wind. And I don't know that I have a heart actually pumping blood through my body and carrying oxygen to my cells. I think I run solely on caffeine at this point. I'm not sure that I have a bloodstream. I think it's probably all of the coffee that I'm just simply suspended in time. Just spent $28 to get White Castle delivered. I have never eaten White Castle in my entire life. I've driven past a lot of White Castles, but I've never eaten White Castle. Yeah, no, never. It never, the thought never appealed to me. White Castle is real. Yes, White Castle is real. Did you not know that White Castle? I'm from the Midwest, so there were White Castles everywhere. Oh, I've seen the movie. What movie? It's in a movie? Yeah, no, White Castle is very real. It is very, I had friends who religiously ate at White Castle when I was younger. We never did it because we were too healthy for that. Harold and Kumar. Oh, I haven't seen that. So yeah. Like a knockoff Bill and Ted. Gotcha. I also haven't seen Bill and Ted. So yeah. It's wow, we're having so many conversations right now. I love this. All right, watching somewhere. Okay, fair. Knife. I love that you just want to fight Nightbot anytime it like agrees with you and reiterates the points that you're making. Nightbot is like, yeah, I'm on your side. And you're like, I will fight you right now. Right here, right now. Hands. Yeah, never seen either of those movies. Haven't had White Castle. Were we talking about anything else? I don't know. Again, my brain never even checked in this morning. It left the building a very long time ago. And there is, in fact, several vacancies in the hotel of my head. Well, I need a robot moderator as well as my regular people moderators, so suck it up. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how to talk to people on the internet anymore. I barely know how to talk to people in real life. Oh, Lord. So, how's everybody doing? What's new? How's life? We need to get viciously high and try and walk to a White Castle. I like the getting high part. I'm good at walking when I'm high. I usually, well, sometimes on my days off, I'll just, like, take an edible, get high, and, like, clean my whole house. I don't know about the White Castle bit, though. I think I might just leave that for you. I've already had a lot of grease in my growing up years. Which is funny because, like, yeah, my parents were very much like, oh, we have to be healthy, we have to do this, we have to do that. But then at the same time, certain things were just like, I don't know, it's weird. My parents constantly were like, we can't eat fast food, we can't go out, we can't do this. But then they would make things at home that were just, like, mainly comprised of butter and salt. So, yeah. Oh, Joy, I'm sorry. I hope that you are as okay as you can be. And if I can do anything to help, I will try. Even just, I send you hugs. I'm tired. Attended a sunrise wedding and then drove 8 hours home. Oh, that is, yeah, we can go to Wingstop. I like wings. Wings are good. Do they have good buffalo sauce at Wingstop? I've never had Wingstop. I don't know if I would ever want, I wouldn't want to get married at sunrise. Definitely sunset. 1, because dinner. But 2, because what are you doing for a sunrise wedding? Are you just, like, pulling an all-nighter the day before your wedding? And then, in order to be ready, and then vented you at some point. Yes, vent away. Absolutely. Whatever you need. Oh, we got up at 3 a.m. Oh, that's like when I've been going to bed. The all-nighter is the reception. Oh, Lord. Sleep deprivation is real, man. Like, as a torture device, you know, when they talk about, like, oh, sleep deprivation, and they use it. Yeah, no, that's fucking real. That is so real. Because I'm like, am I awake right now? Is this actually happening? Who are you? Ask when the wedding is. Yes. Oh, you were the best man. Oh, man. Are we awake? I don't know. But Moni, congratulations. I'm excited for you. I'm very, very excited. I'm so glad that things are kind of settling with house stuff. That is good. That's huge. So I'm just going to stare at my cat. I wish you could stare at him too. Can you stare at him? Will it work? Cat? 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 Eh? I'm trying to... It's probably not going to work. I know. It's... Cat? Oh, I love little cat snores. Cat. I'm trying to put the cat camera. I have the camera physically pointed at him. And I can see the camera, like, it's the source on OBS for whatever reason that's been weird. And I don't know what's going on with that. Meow. Device default. You need a new tattoo. Didn't you just get one? Or were you still thinking of things? And no, I don't. Eh? Oh, okay. Cat cam does not work. I tried. On vacation, you did. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. iBot who asked. Stop trying to fight iBot. It's just doing its job. I want to get more tattoos as well. That was like February. Okay. I could not remember. I knew it was recent enough, like within this year. Or at least I hoped. Because again, time. I don't. Oh, Joy, that's adorable. I love that idea. Now I want to do that with something that my Sim kid draws. Oh, that'd be so cute. I will have them draw me something. And then I'll get it as a tattoo. I have to get it somewhere that it probably isn't visible at work, though. Had to cancel. Yeah. I haven't tried to set anything up, like that since, yeah. Money is a big thing with tattoos, especially when you are also trying to move and figure out all that shit at once. That is a lot. Do we want a game? Do we want to just like hang out and chat? I'm not trying to push for one thing or another, but I don't know if anybody particularly wants to do anything or if we just kind of want to see where the evening takes us. And just like watch me play with my hair and fight a fucking fruit fly. Where the hell did this come from? No, I don't even have any fruit in my house. I'm too tired. Jasper, wake up. There's a bug. Hey. Hey. What do I fucking pay you for? I don't actually pay you, but what do I feed you and home you and clothe you for? Wake up. Wake up. He's literally just like ignoring me. He doesn't give a shit. Jasper's time to pay rent. Please, pull your weight around here. I go to work every goddamn day to pay for your extravagant lifestyle of staying home, sleeping, and doing drugs. And the one time that I ask you to do something for me, you have no respect, no response. You don't even acknowledge that I am speaking in your direction. What a piece of shit. Who raised you? Who told you this was acceptable behavior? It's fine. Anyway. Oh yeah, I played Animal Crossing last night for the first time in a long while. That was fun. And by last night, of course, I mean at 5 o'clock this morning. Yep. That's appropriate. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of other things. Hold on. I don't even. Obviously, social media hiatus, right? That's happening. Which has truly been a blessing. And I've needed to make it official for a while, as opposed to just it being what it is and me disappearing constantly and then reappearing and then disappearing and then reappearing and then disappearing and then disappearing and then being depressed and then disappearing and then trying and then not, so it's just that was the right call. Let's see, I'm trying to think of other things that have happened in my life that are cool or exciting or I haven't told anyone about, and I don't think that there really is much of anything. Oh, I have decided what my midlife crisis is. I'm so stoked. So my midlife crisis is spending excessive amounts of money on buying books that my mother would not let me read when I was younger. And that is what I'm doing. Yep. So, I've purchased one series already that's about this kid who wants to like ride dragons and shit. And then I'm gonna buy Redwall probably with my next, obviously not the entirety of my next paycheck, I hope, but I'm gonna buy the Redwall series. And then I have another series that I got that wasn't so much one that my mother wouldn't let me read, but that I started and I never got to finish. Yeah, no, I wasn't allowed to read Redwall. Do you know why? Do you know why I was not allowed to read Redwall? Because it was too violent. A book about fucking squirrels and mice. I was not allowed to read that series because it was too violent. I mean, it is violent. I get it. It's all about, like, war and invasions and all this stuff. But I just... I can't. I can't. Ugh. But, yeah. I understand why she was like, but okay, I can't say I understand why. I know why she made that rule and I wasn't allowed to, but it still brings me a great deal of amusement. Yeah, I don't know that I even... 90%. Yeah. I'm trying to remember other books. Like I still have a lot of books that I enjoyed when I was younger, and as I don't know why she was so latched on to Redwall specifically, because there were other things that I read and there were other series that I read that did have violence in them, or like, if not outright violence, there was other sort of elements of things like, war, fantasy, battles, you know, stuff like that. Like I could read I could read all of the Lord of the Rings books. I read the entire Lord of the Rings series, and that was sanctioned. But not Redwall wasn't allowed. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, I read all of Narnia. I had the box set. I had the Narnia box set, and I saw the movies, and like that was fine. But not Redwall. I could fucking watch The Secret of Nim, and that was fine. But not Redwall. Like that's why I just yeah. Like I watched The Secret of Nim multiple times, and I watched The Secret of Nim 2, which is basically a psychological thriller. They're like little animated horror movies and with mice, and oh yeah, Nim is real. I think it's actually NIMH because it's the National Institute of Mental Health. But maybe I'm wrong, and it's spelled differently for the series. I'm probably wrong. I don't know how to spell things. That's not actually true. I do know how to spell things, but I don't care in this moment. Because I'm just trying to keep the wheels turning, and they are barely turning. I'm trying to think of other book series, and like I read, like I was allowed to watch Star Wars, which is literally just battles and death in space. I was allowed to watch Indiana Jones. Fine. But like other things, like things that had violence and good and evil and these sort of face-offs, like those were cool. But not Redwall. So, yeah. Oh yeah, there was kissing scenes, which that also happened. And by that, I mean my mother dancing in front of the television if there was a kissing scene in a movie. I remember that as old as like 13 or 14. She would do that during but again, it's only certain movies, certain films. But here I am, so well adjusted. Fuck. I don't. Oh man, yeah, it's what it is, you know. It is funny to me, just like the difference in upbringing. Not even obviously, yes, but like between you and I specifically, but also just in general, right? Like my upbringing versus what I've sort of seen. I should say, like the people whose upbringings I know, the difference in mine versus theirs, and it has always amused and fascinated and intrigued me, because I don't know, it just, I had somebody ask me recently if I like blamed my parents for anything or the way that they raised me, and I'm like, I can't really say that, because good, bad, or indifferent, they were trying to do the best that they could with the tools that they had at their disposal. That doesn't excuse a lot of the very unfortunate behavior that they either imparted or instilled or enacted themselves. Nor does it like justify it. But I can't say that I blame them. Like, I don't hate my parents. I don't think that they're horrible people. They're just not people that I choose to have actively as part of my life on a close sense. It's just healthier on both sides for there to be some distance there. And I definitely have spent a lot of time in my adult life going through and trying to pinpoint and work through a lot of the less desirable traits and patterns that they imparted. Whether it, was a conscious, I'm going to sit down and tear myself apart, or if it was in a moment realizing, oh, I'm acting in this way, or I'm responding from this place that isn't actually something that I want to do, but something that is sort of carried over, and I don't want to don't want to keep perpetuating. So yeah, lessons learned. I've become remarkably self-aware, which is exhausting, but worth it. And I kind of want to order pizza and get stoned. I feel like it's a solid plan. Should I order pizza? Or should I order Thai food? Or should I get something completely different? If I don't order pizza or Thai food, what would I get? Or I could just cook something because I have food here at home. Be responsible and shit. He's just I'm stretched out. You're so cute. Hi, baby. You gonna come say hello? Come here. Oh, it's your big kitchen. Look at your baby. Hi. Say hi to your fans. They've been waiting for you this whole time. Yes. Come on. Oh, my little bug. Here's my boy. My baby boy. Yeah. Yeah. All right, sweetheart. What's it? Huh? Oh, he's a big old kitten. He just wants some snuggles. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, baby, want some cuddles? Okay. No. Yes, my boy. Yeah. You sleepy baby. Yeah. You're a sleepy boy. This is the first real Oh, you want to leave the studio? Oh, look at you pulling the door open. There he goes. Oh, you're guessing the studio. That's so funny. They're like, what is it? You're watching a cat show? Hello, other cats. What was I just saying? Oh, this is the first real stay at home all day that I've had. Well, yes and no. Last week was the first time that I didn't have something to do both days, so I stayed home Sunday and Monday, but Monday I cleaned my whole house and was very active. Tomorrow, I was going to go to the baseball game today, but it didn't work out, which is fine because I also probably should have this day to rest so that I can kind of do my laundry and clean and get my life in order for the week. tomorrow before I go to the game. I had initially wanted to have Tuesday off, but I don't anymore. So that's fine. I'm gonna go figure out. Yes, go eat. It was very nice to have you here. I'm glad that we got to hang out. I probably won't, just based on how tired I am. I don't know that I'll stream for that much longer. Like, I might only hang out for another like half an hour or 45 minutes. Because yeah, I need to rest my voice as much as I can. So probably what we'll just do is we'll just keep chatting, and then I'll go and probably get like a half an hour, 40 minutes, somewhere in there. So I'll stream for like an hour and a half total. I think that's reasonable. And then gradually over the course of the rest of this month, what my goal is to words are hard. Cat hair. My goal for the rest of this month is to finalize the remainder of my overlays and layouts and everything in this kind of new style. I can show you. So this is what my gaming scene will be. So it'll obviously in there you go. In that section up there, that's where the video game itself will be. And then to the left where that rectangle is, we'll have the cat cam once I actually get it working and figure out what's going on with the connection. Because I think it's an HDMI cable issue. I know I really like it, and it actually sort of sets everything in a much more organized way so that it's not, I wanted something that didn't feel cluttered. And then this way, again, it's just kind of dedicated to the chat and my face. And so I'm going to finalize, kind of take the, next couple of weeks, sort of finalize the rest of the layouts so that next month I can do a longer stream and have a bit more of a plan of action in terms of like an agenda. Because what I think I would like to do with my once a month foray into the world, now that I'm not on social media, is maybe like a short concert and then play video games, or chat for like a couple hours after. Or I'll do one that's like a concert, and then maybe the next month it would be gaming or something like that. So I'm still sort of figuring out how I want to structure these once a month streams while I'm off social media. But I have a lot of ideas, and now I actually have more time to do them because I'm not just talking about wanting to do them, which is it's a new experience. I've as many of you know, I'm sure, really struggled with finding the balance between hyping up a project that I want to work on and actually diving in and working on the project. I haven't had Becca! Hi! Or Charlie, whichever you'd like to be called. I know you as Charlie, so I'm probably just gonna call you Charlie if that's cool. But hello! Hi, it's so nice to see you. I read your name and then I was like, wait, why am I calling them? I was like, I always call them Charlie. But anyway, hello. That is your very chaotic welcome to the stream. I hope you appreciated it. But all I got right now is chaos because my brain is. But yeah, so what other kind of projects have I done? Have I worked on? I'm working on another hat. I'm glad that you understand that when you come into my streams or any part of like the Discord or anything, it's just gonna be chaos. Good-natured chaos, but chaos nonetheless. I'm working on another hat for the merch store. So I'm partway through the patch right now. My brother, oh yeah, I said earlier in this live stream that if I managed to formulate one sentence by the end of the stream, then I would consider it I would consider it a success. So there you go. I need a fucking vacation. Oh, I have to resubscribe Nightbot. Crap, I gotta resub Nightbot so that it can use my emotes, because I think Nightbot's I need all of those things. Man, I know. I can't wait. Oh my god, what was I gonna say? Fuck. Yes, vacation, sleep, need, please. Ah! Yes, I fuck, but only consensually. Consensually. Oh my god, I'm done. I quit. It's over. It is over. I can't. Done. I'm just gonna be over here. Thank you for gifting this up tonight, Bud Joy. This is it. This is all you're getting now. So anyway, how's the weather? Thank you. Thank you for the pets. I really need them. One of my bosses was like, "Oh, I don't like being sick in general, but if it's cold and I'm sick, then I at least feel like it's justifiable. But if it's warm or the weather is hot and I'm sick, then I'm like, this is just bullshit. Like, you shouldn't get sick when it's warm. I don't know. I think there's a law against that. And if there's not, then I'm gonna make one. And the world has to follow it. Because I said so, and I'm right. So, yep. Oh, no. I'm sorry about your AC. Mine went kaput one day last summer. Maybe it was more like for 2 days. I don't know what happened, but I think like the motor burned out or something like that in my unit. And it was so fucking hot. And they were like fixing the AC in the whole building. I don't know why I'm sitting like this, but I don't feel like moving. And yeah, I can do heat. I don't mind hot weather. I really don't. I like hot weather if it's a dry heat. I can do like well over 100 degrees in a dry heat. And obviously I'll be sweating, but I can survive that. And I'm like, well, it is what it is. You get me into like 75 degrees in a humid heat. No, I'm laying naked on the floor and no one can fucking say anything about it because I can't do the humid heat. I won't. Cat cam. This is the best that I got. Cat. Yeah, no, I don't do heat. I don't do humid heat. Like Florida can fuck right off. Absolutely not. I'm not doing that shit. Charlie says they love you. You should tell them that you love them too. I'm sure that he does love you. He's just annoyed with me. But that's normal. You watch it. Oh, that's so sweet. And when you're, yes, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. He's my little chirp chirp. I like Florida, but not over. Yeah, no, don't do that. Okay, I have to position myself in such a way that you can see the cat. Yes. It's like, pet, pet, pet. I derive way too much enjoyment from this. Pet, pet, pet. I boop, boop, boop. I don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about. I don't think I'm supposed to be talking about anything. I can do whatever I want. This is my fucking live stream. I make the rules, and the rules are there are no rules except for we boop the kitten. So, wait. Wait, which direction is boop, 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 boop. No, I'm not okay. We've established this. I'm fucking delirious. I will never be okay again. I worked so much. I worked... What's 121 plus 55? 176? I've worked like 176 hours in the last 3 weeks. I had a 63-hour week, and then a 61-hour week, and then last week was 55. I'm not slowly descending into madness. I have lived here for a long time. Y'all just haven't seen it because I've been off social media. Wait, cat. There's a cat. There you go. You fucked up. What do you mean? What do you mean you fucked up? You hit a button and it did stuff. I think you're fine. From where I don't notice anything like in the stream, or was it something? I mean, I know it's not all about me. It's not all about my live stream. So maybe you weren't talking about that. Why are you looking at me like that? Whatever. Yay, you are back. That is exciting. Okay, I'm gonna go... Oh, F11 or F12. Yeah, it makes sense. I'm gonna go get more water. Y'all just stare at the cat. I'll be back in a minute. Ah, I knocked over my garbage can. Okay. Gold stars. Doing so great over here. I am a competent, capable adult. Ow. Don't fucking look at me like that. Why? Just because you've never rolled a chair over your own foot before. I don't know, Twitch voice. Literally. Aw. My chair. Help. Okay. I'm trying. But now you can't see the cat. Okay. What if I just like talk like this so that way you can see him there and then the mic. If the cat cam worked, this wouldn't even be an issue. But this is fine. This is a... Is there a way to join the stream? I know, I love these. There is not on that. Well, maybe I can't say that. Oh, Jash, I just noticed that you gave Charlie a sub. Thank you for that. Might have been while I was rolling the chair over my foot, and yeah. Oh, that's right. I could have a Discord call, and oh, that means that Jash gifted you a subscription to my Twitch channel, so you are now a Twitch subscriber. And what that do is it unlocks emotes, like the emotes that I have in the Discord. So now you can use those emotes in the chat here on Twitch, because I have them uploaded, localized to Twitch and Thwale. Not all of them are on both, but there's kind of the core. Oh yeah, and then you won't have to deal with ads. That's the other thing. That's right. That's no ads on Twitch streams. Yep, there's my little Jasper boy. Yeah. Yeah. I was just running through and making sure that those are kind of the big points. The emotes, the no ads, and then, yeah. Thoughtful Mumbles. That was my drag name in college. I am not. Yep. I simply do not exist. I tried to exist once. I gave up. I can't even sit comfortably because then they can't see you. We all know why we're really here. It's not me. It's him. He's fun. I'm picking your nose. How old am I? Consider. Snuggle the boy. Yes, that is true. That is very true. But that requires me having to get up from this chair and walk over to that chair. And that requires movement and energy. Neither of which I possess in this moment. I will probably... Well, I can't say that. I hope so, too. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. I was gonna say something else, and then my brain... No. Oh, look. He's closing his eyes and he's sleeping. It is not a little bowl. It is not mild insanity. It is, in fact, a lake of madness. So, yep. Yep. Ooh. Like hard-boiled eggs? I haven't hard-boiled eggs in a very long time. I've always wanted to try poaching eggs, but legs. One leg. I have yes, to go with my jar of tiny hands that I have in my studio, I have a leg of madness. Somehow that seems on brand, and now I need to find like a fucking fake like mannequin leg that, oh no. What have I started here? He sleeps. For the leg is hollow and full of madness. I just started watching Game of Thrones. Not that I wasn't watching it before calculation. Oh, man. I can't remember where I stopped watching Game of Thrones before. It could have been, like, the second episode of the first season. It could have been the fourth season. Like, the episodes are so long, I don't know how to tell. Most of everyone had died. What is this? Why are we grabbing the chair? Oh, he does the biggest yawn. Hey, no. We have had this discussion. I literally just yelled at you about this like an hour. Don't do this shit. Don't. You see this, motherfucker? You see this? What is this crap? What are we in? That is the leg of madness. Oh, look at that tail. Look at that tail. You punk. He's in his rebellious teen phase now. Not that he's ever been particularly obedient. But I can be mad at him because he's mad at me all the time, and fair is fair. I'm the dad. You're the son. I get to be mad at you as much as I want, which is very, very infrequent. But he yells at me every fucking day. And it hurts my feelings. Well, yeah, I mean, cats are perfect. Yes, that is correct. I can still be angry at the boy when he is like this. Kitten. Cat. Cat kitten. Hi. 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 Uh-huh. 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 Come here. Oh, the big grumpy boy. Uh-huh. Time for some Jasper ASMR. Oh, I'm so mad right now. Why are you so angry? Oh my god, why are you so mad? Oh. Stay and love me. You yell at me all the time about how much I leave to go to work. And then when I stay at home all day, it's the problem. No? But you want me to stay home all day, but now when I stay home all day, you don't want to be around me. What's the matter? Why is she so angry? Oof, fine. I'll rip my face off in the middle of the night. Whatever. I've resigned myself to it. If I die, I die. Oh, now he's playing with his catnip toys. Have fun getting stoned without me again. So inconsiderate. Just doing drugs all day without Dad. And then when I come home from work, he's over here fucking cracked out and yelling at the ceiling. And I'm like, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I want to go to bed. And he's like, no, because I am Mario Andretti. And this is my racetrack. And by this, I mean the bed through the hallway to the front door. Just like, okay. No, I cannot get him the buttons. I cannot get him those buttons. So many people have told me to get him those buttons, but do you have any idea how much this cat actually already yells at me? If I get him the buttons and give him the ability to form words and sentences, it's over. It's not even the end game. It is simply over. Just mad, 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 treats, mad, 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 treats, 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 breakfast, 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 mad, mad, mad. Like, that's just what my, and then in combination with actual meows. And I can't survive that. I can survive a lot. I can't survive that. Wait, an eclipse happening right now? Isn't it nighttime? What's a lunar eclipse? Not a solar eclipse. Oh, the moon. Right. There's a moon. We have one of those. Yep, it's nice. I like to go out. I will actually go out and stare at it a little bit later because I go to sit outside on the patio when I have my little stony baloney time. It's fun. I only allow myself to smoke weed on my days off because I'm trying to get back into the habit of not smoking as much. I haven't been doing too badly, but I definitely did get more consistent with it for a hot minute there, and I want to start tracking vocals later this year, so I'm pulling myself back to doing like mostly edibles and stuff. Yeah, I'm honestly gonna pop out of here in like 10-15 minutes anyway, because I decided I was only gonna stream for like an hour and a half, and that time is coming soon to a close. But now I'm excited because then I'll get to go smoke weed and stare at the moon having its eclipse, which will be cool. And probably I won't even need to smoke weed to actually like be high. I will most likely just roll the joint, and then because I'm so fatigued, I will feel stoned without having ingested any THC. Maybe I'm still stoned from this morning, because I wasn't smoking super late though. I think I stopped smoking by like 3 or 4. And then I just came inside and I ate some really nice food from my restaurant that I got to take home. Yeah, I am a bit silly. No, I'm definitely not still stoned right now. That did wear off. I'm fucking sleep deprived because, again, I went to bed at 6 o'clock in the morning or after 6 a.m. And then I woke up at 10 or 10:30. So I've gotten about 4 hours of sleep every night this week. Yep. But things are stressful but good. So I'll take it. And I'm I was talking about projects a while ago. So the big projects that I have that I'm kind of now starting to jump back into is the live studio LP, which I'm taking all the audio from the live music videos that I did in my studio all of last year that I put on YouTube, and so I am sort of remixing and mastering them as audio only, and I'll put that shit on Spotify. Obviously, of course, it goes to patrons first, and then it would go to Spotify after. But they were doing construction on my patio area, literally right in front of my apartment for a month. Yeah. So I couldn't really work in the studio because it was just loud, starting at 8 a.m. Monday through Friday for a month. So that was fun. But they finished that now, and the patio looks lovely. They laid down some they did some kind of fake stone something or other, where I think it's almost like spackling, but it's stone, or appears stone-like. It does look really cool. I do really like it. We have new apartment management people, and so they are sprucing the place up, and turning over a lot of the apartments and trying to rent them out to people. So my goal, what I started doing, is setting week-based goals to see just what I can work on in a week, and that's sort of how I'm trying now to balance between music and the bar side of things with both of my careers, because I've realized that this will probably come as no surprise to anyone, but I have struggled with a lot of guilt for not putting out as much music as I had kind of planned and talked about doing, and initially anticipated being able to do this past year, and now kind of into this year. But what I realized is that my music career me feeling guilty and anxious and overthinking everything? Never. Could it be me? That's so out of character. But I did some soul searching, as I am wont to do, and I realized a couple things. So I've also been struggling with the fact that I haven't written a song since 2020. Her was the last song that I wrote, and I think that was in 2020 or 2020. Maybe it was 2021. It has been at least a year, if not two, since I've written a song, which again is uncharacteristic for me. And so I've been kind of struggling with that, even though I've had snippets here and there, the start of something, and then the interest or the inspiration fades away, and then I just let it sit, and then I don't go back to it, right? So a lot of guilt surrounding my music career has cropped up since I have gone back to work and have been, kind of running the bar as best as I can. And the realizations that I came to recently that have cleared a lot of that guilt and have made me kind of shift my perspective is that I have already spent the last 20 years almost with music as my focus. Sure, I've had other jobs and I've done other things and I've been on pause and this and whatever, but music has been my focus for essentially the last 2 decades. And from a honing my writing side of things, obviously you can always continue to learn and get better, but I pretty much have that on lock. I know my style. I know my tendencies. I know how to push myself out of my comfort zone while still staying true to what my ear hears and what my, my lyrical preference is, or my just the way that I phrase things from a poetry or prose or lyric standpoint. So I don't need to focus on the songwriting or working on that, sort of fine-tuning that craft for I didn't mean to say fine tuning. It's a music pun. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And so now my music career has shifted to a different phase that I have not experienced in a dedicated way, which is recording and producing, less than writing and performing. So now I am learning how to put the emphasis on those things, as well as what work that entails and what skill sets I need to build, in the production and the engineering side. So that's my focus for music, and that sort of cleared a lot of the again, a lot of the guilt or a lot of the struggle that I was facing with not having written things, not maybe like putting out videos as much, because what I want to do more than anything is I want to just get stuff recorded from an audio standpoint. And so now I'm placing more emphasis on those projects and have started to narrow down what I need to do to... What are you doing? Jasper's like messing around in the studio bathroom. Don't know what's happening. But yeah, so now I've shifted focus within my music career, right? So that's helped me, because I don't know what my music career looks like if I only focus on recording, or if I only am looking to complete projects in the studio as opposed to also trying to perform and write. So I'm creating new skills and habits. Again, like I'm honing that craft, and I'm cat. And then also, it's helped. Are you okay? I know I'm the last person on the face of the planet who should be questioning the mental state of another being, but are you fine right now? You're a little... Again, I am the pot and you are the kettle, but you're a little frenetic in this moment. Oh, that is his chair. That is his chair. I bought that chair for me, obviously, shortly after we moved into this apartment, so almost 3 years ago. And I set it down. I brought it into the house, and I set it down, and I turned around to close my front door, and I turned back around, and he was in the chair. So that has been his chair since it arrived. So within, going back to what I was saying, within my music career, I have cleared the struggle of I'm not performing, I'm not posting, I'm not this, because I'm like, okay, well, that's not the goal right now. The goal right now is to be in the studio and to learn more about, engineering and study production and, mixing and train my ears back into the producing side of things, or into the producing side of things, I should say. Thank you, chair. And then outside of my music career, the sort of more macro thing that I've been frustrated with and have gone through various roller coasters is, again, just not putting out a lot of music. And I realized that it is because of the two careers that I want to continue building my life around, right? Music, and whether it's bartending, mixology, that's the career that needs the most attention right now, because I have not done it as long. I've only been doing it for 3 years, one and change of which I spent in quarantine. So I wasn't actively pursuing or developing my skill set, and so I realized that it's not that I'm setting music aside. It's not that I've given up on music. It's not that I am... Something came up. It's not that I am neglecting my music career. It's just that of the two, I can do my music career in my sleep. For lack of a better metaphor, I again have been a musician for 20 years. I've only been a bartender / mixologist for, if you really want to argue, like 2. Given like quarantine and everything. Although I spent the first 2 weeks of quarantine crossfaded, so my mixology skills definitely came in handy then. But yeah, so I have to remind myself, because I do still have those misgivings. I do still have the pangs of like, damn, I wish I could play a show, or I wish I could, have just like a day off to spend time in the studio, or why am I not doing, all those things will always be in and around and floating through my brain, because I have accepted that is simply how my brain is. But when those thoughts crop up, I remind myself that it is because the career that needs my focus the most and needs the most attention and needs the most development in terms of skill and craft and dedication is my bar, my bar and hospitality profession. So I do as much as I have the energy to, in small ways, with the music stuff as consistently as I can, even if it's just sitting down and practicing piano for like 20 minutes, or I'm trying to get into the habit of practicing one different instrument each week. So I've been training new staff this past week, and I will be a little bit next week, and then the week after that I have another new staff member coming on, so I'm going to be training them as well. So the work is taking up a lot of my mental activity, so I haven't really been I've obviously not been sleeping, and so that makes it more difficult to do musical things, especially singing. But I'm getting there, and I'm not allowing myself to like judge, or on the times that I do get frustrated, I just kind of remind myself like, hey, this is the career that needs my attention. This is the focus that I'm, I have right now. So yes, would I like to be able to balance a little bit more between the two? Absolutely. But I'm learning what balance looks and feels like. And sometimes that balance means I do have to dedicate all of my energetic resources to work, because otherwise I will feel split in two, essentially. And then I won't feel like I'm doing a good enough job in either one, because I'll have like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, right? I'll have 1 foot in bartending and 1 foot in music. And then I'm like, well, I've only got, if I just put both feet into bartending for a hot minute, then at least I can accomplish a certain number of things to feel more prepared and feel like I've truly dedicated some time, as opposed to trying to have 1 foot in, 1 foot in, and then not accomplishing anything in either of those careers. So yeah, that's probably as far as all of the things that I could say, all the things that I could talk about in terms of how my life is going, that's probably been the biggest and most galvanizing realization that I've had, and has given me the ability to allow myself to actually fully throw myself into my hospitality profession, because I was holding my back. I can't say I was holding myself back, but I was definitely berating myself for caring as much as I do about my job, and caring about the quality of work and putting my all into that, with not having anything left for music. But now I'm like, you know what? If I don't have anything left for music for 3-4 more months, it's not my ideal, but at the same time, it is understandable, and it maybe needs to be the ideal right now, because otherwise I'm just going to be right back where I started, which is the vicious cycle of like, you know, I get a day off from work, and instead of taking it to rest my physical body and to rest my brain and to accomplish things, I try to push myself, and then I'm burned out for work, and then I'm burned, you know, so I'm learning about different types of balance and different ways that sort of manifests, and yeah, it's been helpful, and now things at work are getting better. But my throat is starting to hurt, because I've been talking for an hour and a half, but also because of how much I talk at work and the not sleeping, right? Vocal fatigue hits faster. So, on that note, I am going to call it a day. I did know that I'm wonderful, and you are wonderful too, and I thank you for saying that. This has been a lot of fun. And I actually remembered to update my graphics drivers and my computer so that it wouldn't crash and lag. And I feel like the stream has been pretty good in terms of quality and everything. So I feel good about the future streams incoming. And I also want to do just like little hangout sessions in the Discord, you know, because we have those voice channels. So it was a lot of fun to hang out, even if, you know, I've been off my rocker the whole time. This has been delightful, and I usually get so stressed out with streaming because of the setup and the teardown and everything, but now all that I had to do was just plug in my microphone, because this cable is always plugged in here, and so I can just hang it across the lower portion, and I don't have to constantly, you know, put a microphone on a stand and finagle a stand and deal with running into the physical, you know, the mic stand. And then I don't know if you guys remember this, but the other mic stand that I had would constantly fall because the bolt for the boom stand was stripped. Sorry, there's obviously cat fur all over the microphone. Yeah, my lovely... Oh, yeah, that's right. I do remember that, where I'm talking and then it just... And I was like, all right, thank you so much. This is great. Yeah, and so I have a dedicated mic that I just keep like this the whole time, which will make streaming much less stressful in terms of setup and teardown. I have my little iPad mini as my stream deck that allows me to change, you know, back and forth between scenes, and it is much more accessible now. I like these layouts a lot better, because that was another thing, is I was never really truly satisfied with my overlays. There was always just something that wasn't quite hitting the way that I wanted to. But I love these, and I love the background with the lights. The video, I figured out how to increase my webcam video quality, and I also really like the rainbow that runs through the back as the actual background, because it reminds me of peaks and audio waves, which I feel like makes sense for me. Just gonna throw that out there. But yeah, and so hopefully I have to figure out what's going on with my... There's two things that I need to figure out, because I tried to pull up my my Switch on here to see if it would work. But I think when I did a lot of rearranging, I mixed up some cables. so I can't get my HDMI to recognize the switch to pull through for here. So I will try to work on that. Sorry, there's a cat fur everywhere. What else is new? But yeah, I like the overlays better, which will increase my chances of streaming. Setup and teardown is way fucking less complicated, which will also increase my chances of streaming. And once I get the cat cam figured out, then I, won't have to sit like this. And then also it's the same. That's the other reason why it'll probably be gaming for a minute, because the camera that I'm using for the cat cam is the same camera that I will be using for music streams. So if I can't get that to work, I can't do music streams just yet. But I will figure that out, and I will, once I do, then music streaming will also be considerably easier, because I even have tape markings on the floor of where to put the camera and how to angle it and everything, so that it's consistent every single time. Because that's a big thing for me, is like making sure that like my camera angles and everything are good and relatively the same. So I believe in me too. It's been a long time coming, but I do believe in me, and I'm allowing myself to take whatever time I need in the process, which is not always something that I have been good about doing. I'm like, okay, I get it. It's the process. Are we done? And now it's like, okay, I understand that it's the process, and I would really love to be done right now, but clearly it's not the time to be done. So let's figure out what we need to do in the meantime to get closer to the being done part, i.e. move through the process. So again, yes, just a lot of self-awareness, a lot of self-work, a lot of introspection this year especially, and I've made some big changes, some big strides, and I'm quite proud of myself. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, I'm very excited about the future. I need to get my health under control, and I need to sleep. But I am actually quite excited about what the future holds in my own little microcosm of me, cat hair floating through the sky. Okay, I need to go so that I can try to sleep. My neighbor's dogs are barking. Okay, I love you. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm sure I will see you in the Discord. And again, I am here if you want to talk about the stuffs, and we can always chat. And then maybe one of these days we can do an Animal Crossing time. Oh, I bought Animal Crossing Monopoly, the physical board game, and I play it with my sib kid and my sibling. We play it because they have a copy as well. So we both set up our boards and we do a little virtual video chat, long distance Animal Crossing Monopoly gameplay. It's really fun. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm just going to fall asleep on stream. That's normal. I love you very much. Thank you again for being here, for being you. And, yeah. Like, share, comment, subscribe, follow me, join the Discord, and follow me on social media, where I will not be for probably the next 6 months. What a promo. Okay. Yes. I think I'm signing off. I'm doing it. I am picking up my mouse. I am walking myself through every single step. I am putting my mouse over the stop streaming button, and I am changing to the end video.